Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first ever edition of First Drive, the Ford F-150. The Ford F-150 also has to be one of the coolest cars ever built. It's large and it's functional, and it should suit the likes and interests of the average Omani. Everything about this car is supersized. The headlamps, for instance, are large and C-shaped. You do not, however, get daytime running lights because this is the XLT model. It's the base model of the F-150. However, they do chuck in this beautiful fog lamp. This variant comes with a black grille, but don't be fooled because you can get this and several other body panels in chrome, and I think that adds to the allure of the car. As expected, you get really fat and grippy 275/65 Goodyear Wrangler tires, and it is wrapped around 18-inch alloys. Now let's move on to the most interesting part of the car, the cab. Now this comes with a very spacious 52 cubic feet boot, and that is finished in bed liner. And it can also store about 18 pieces of large luggage. Just like any other truck in this segment, you get a trailer hitch. Except this can tow about 6 tons of its weight. Underneath this rather large bonnet lies an equally large 5-liter V8. And if you can see, it isn't the most aesthetic of engines, but it sounds glorious and it even produces a lot of torque. The doors open 75-degree outward, and that makes getting in and out rather easy. Once you are inside though, there's plenty of leg and headroom, and for a person that is 5'10", that's really admirable. However, anybody over 6'2" will also be easily accommodated in here. The interior is chiseled to make as much room for your head as possible, and the headliner is made of rather good fabric material. Quite some time sitting in the back seats, and I can easily report that they are extremely comfortable and can seat 3 people in absolute comfort. However, the back is a little too upright for my liking. The creature comforts are rather nice here as well. For instance, you get 2 USB outlets here and a 110-volt power adapter here. There are 2 large American-sized cup holders in here for your drinks. The door handles of the F-150 open upwards rather than towards you like in a normal car. Just like everything in this Ford, it is built tough. So you get a key, which is an actual key. It goes into a hole and you start the car like that. Most cars today come with push-button starts, but I really like this touch. And even better is this chunky steering wheel with around 20 buttons on it. Everything on the dashboard is very well laid out. For instance, you get the air conditioner controls here, the volume controls here, and the small 4.2-inch Sync 3 system right on top. Of course, you can get an 8-inch larger screen in the other variants, but this is what this model comes with. You also get the 2-wheel drive and the 4-wheel drive knob here, which you can pull to engage the differential locks. Apart from that, you also get a 110-volt AC outlet right on the right side. What I absolutely love about Ford is, despite this being the base model, you get a very, very detailed reverse camera, which comes with predictive lines, unlike what you get in most cars. You can also zoom in and zoom out depending on what you need. Underneath this carbon fiber-esque plastic lid is a small storage compartment, but you also have a USB port there. It doesn't take much to realize why this is actually the second best selling car in the world. For starters, the 5-liter V8, it pumps out about 385 horsepower and 387 pounds-feet of torque. That's very nearly Raptor territory. And from the time I've been driving it, I can only say that it's extremely torquey. Anytime you put your foot near the throttle, you're going to have tire spin in the back. A part of that could be because of the fact that there's no weight in the back. The cabin isn't full today, and that means the back end is very loose. Anytime like this. My test of the XLT comes with a 6-speed automatic transmission. That is quite common in all Fords. However, there is a 10-speed gearbox that is present in the higher variants, Platinum and so on. I hear the Raptor comes with that as well. But this gearbox is actually quite smooth. We haven't had any problems yet. It changes up quickly, it changes down quickly, and I've been able to do engine braking quite efficiently as well. I did take it off-road and I noticed that it was changing gears here and there, but you can always override that with the manual gearbox. The engine is what you would find in any other Ford F-150 that's out there currently. It sounds glorious, like I said before, but I think it is the torque that really gets me, because when I was off-roading a while back, as you must have seen, it did really pull strong, and the four-wheel drive is absolutely fantastic. This XLT is equipped with the 4x4 off-road package, and that adds a few more extra bells and whistles. For instance, I get the electronic locking rear axle as well as the hill descent control features. Of course, as you would have seen, I've also got the 2 high, 4 low and 4 high modes up front on the dashboard. Unlike most Fords that I've driven off late, however, like the Ford Edge Sport or even the Ford Mustang EcoBoost that I had tested a while ago, I feel that the steering system on the F-150 is actually better. It is electric assisted and there's really no feel from it, but it is extremely responsive. People say a lot of negative things about the pickup truck, but after spending about 10 to 12 hours in this thing, I absolutely love it. And it sort of blends well with the Oman surroundings as well. So to all the viewers out there, I would just like to say one thing: you should try out the F-150 because it's worth liking.